You're right, guys, it's Capcom Tom here, and I am back for another episode of Race Against Reset, the series in which we are going to try and proceed through both the Bronze, Silver and Gold Cups before EA troll us and reset our account again. If you missed the last episode, please click the link on screen and in the description, as it will take you back and you can see what happened in that episode. Anyway, we have already bought a couple of our players for our team. We already have full chemistry in this team, I must say, but these players are purely to do some squad rotation, as Rafa Benitez loves to do, and basically rest our players up, because some of them are looking pretty dire on the old fitness front, so they definitely need it, as we have not given any of them rest since we started playing. We go into our first game and we come up against this Bronze 4-1-2-1-2. What is it? An English squad. It looks pretty beast. I mean, these English squads always are very, very difficult, especially with some of the players that he has on. I mean, Sinclair is an absolute tank on this game. As you can see, I derped as soon as the episode started. Really good bit of derping there. Basically hitting it in off the post and then into the back of the net, but we take another goal. We go 2 goals down early on in the game, which is not a good start. However, we do get back into it through a bit of a Joao screamer there from him outside the box into the top right corner. Goalkeeper getting nowhere near it, which is always good to see, because Joao is a beast and we need him to keep scoring all them goals so that we can get through this blooming tournament. And that is a very, very nice ball, a really nice sleek ball through his defence, cutting him open, and he slides it in with his right foot there, Friberg. That was probably the best free kick I've ever seen from a Bronze player, I will not lie. I jumped the wall perfectly timed, but it wasn't good enough. It just went sailing over the wall and straight into the back of the net. What can you do against that? That is just undefendable and basically quite annoying. So we go on and we hopefully get a goal here, which we do through Eckenberg, a pretty decent player if I do say so myself. I think he may be one of our centre mids, although it's hard to tell because I don't know any of the players, even though I've been playing with them for about 6 games so far. I just don't see the point in learning all their names because they're all Swedish and I'm never going to use them again after this series. So you can see there we actually end up losing this game 4-3, which is really, really frustrating because it does mean that we are knocked out of the cup again in the semi-finals, which is not a good thing. So anyway, I was going to make a signing in this section of the video, but there was this guy that I wanted to get, a 92 paced Swedish striker called Larsen. Unfortunately, he was going for about 5,000-6,000 coins each. I will get back to this in a second. I put one in the watch list and I was live streaming at the time, but you will understand why I've mentioned it now. So we are now playing in another English Bronze team. I'm starting to think that we may have to build one of these ourselves if we're going to win this tournament, because it is actually starting to become a bit of a joke. These guys are well OP and I cannot deal with them because they are too ream. So you see here he is already 1-0 up. However, we do manage to get back into it. You can see there we get a corner, easy corner for us, quite an easy one for him to concede. And you can see 90th minute scripting faux show as this goal somehow ricochets in off the guy's knee into the very top right hand corner of the goal, or left depending on which way you're looking at it. Unbelievable goal. Not really. That's EA scripting the crap out of the game, I will not lie. There is just no way in any situation that that should happen, and I can guarantee that this probably happens in 1 in every 2 games. Look at that. I showed the replay because it was just that ridiculous. Anyway, there is now a penalty shootout because we went all the way through extra time without scoring another goal, and you will actually see me beasting on the penalty shootout here. You see there I saved it. I was showing everyone my new penalty stopping technique. It effectively is to get very, very close to my 42-inch TV and look exactly where the ball is, and then I can actually save them pretty much all of the time, as you're about to see, because that was me scoring against him and now it's my penalty turn to save it. So let's have a look and see what happens. At this point my face is about 3 centimeters away from my TV, and what does it result in? Me saving the goal. Yeah, that's just how I roll. So another good penalty save there from our keeper. He is keeping us well in the game, and you can see there we have managed to convert 2 for 2. We are 2-0 on this penalty shootout, and the next goal is not going to come from him because again my face is centimeters from the TV and he just could not save it. He couldn't handle my skills. That's what it is. He just couldn't handle my skills. So he blasts it over the bar because he just knows the game's over. frustrated, and of course we absolutely blaze that one in. Keeper gets a hand to it, but he just pushes into the back of the net. May as well have been an own goal. Anyway, great penalty shootout there for us. And what happened was, with this Larson guy, is I was in the middle of the game and the guys in the stream were like, oh my god, Larson's about to finish, you have gone into extra time, although I would have been there to buy myself if the extra time hadn't happened. But extra time happened and someone ended up buying him for me, and what he did was he just listed him up for a buy now of exactly the same amount as he bought him for, which was 650 coins. So our most expensive player by at least 2. Record transfer signing on our brand new account. Can you believe it? 600 coins. What a bargain. Anyway, we go into our next game. We come up against another bloody English 4-4-2 bronze team, which is bloody annoying, and we come up against the blooming Westcar. Westcar's an absolute nightmare if you've never played against him. He actually brings on Slew later on as well, and he's got Akinfenwa as well, so you can see Westcar just absolutely raping my arse because I can't handle it. He's just too freaking good for a bronze player. He's got like 80 pace or something, 80-90 pace. I can't remember exactly how much it is, but we do see our debut goal from Larson, which is always nice to see. But you know, Akinfenwa here trolling because I just can't defend, so there you go, smashing it into the back of the net. And yeah, that was pretty much how it went. So you guys in the live stream actually saw me getting absolutely raped in this game, and but this is an absolute cracking shot from Jawa. I won't take anything away from him. That should have gone in because it was just so sexy, but we did manage to score the rebound. Unfortunately, we did end up losing this game, and what you would be expecting now is me to say goodbye everyone and drop a like on the video. I'm still going to say that at the end, but this isn't the end, because what happens now is this. I was actually quite worried because I thought that I'd been reset again, because every time I've been connection at the end of the game, I've actually been reset. But we were not reset. We were just blessed, because the guy actually left the game. Means we don't get knocked out of the tournament, even though we lost 3-2. And we're going to be into the the quarterfinals next. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please drop it a like, and I will see you all next time.